difficult when it comes to players that are out of contract, and it's probably the hardest job as a manager where you've had to let players go. And to be fair, you know, we looked at the squad in general. We've 12 players that, you know, are under contract for next season. We've got 2 players that had an option on their contracts, which was Chris Zabrowski and Ben Williamson. We've exercised those options, so they're staying at the football club. We feel with both of them players, I mean, obviously Willow had a couple of injuries last year, which went against him a little bit in terms of stop-start season, but we do believe he'll get a lot of goals in this division. And Zeb, to be fair, slow start I felt, but he was at the latter part of the season was tremendous for us. And you know, I think with the likes of Zeb, Willow, Paul McCallum, you know, I've still got Bino here who's under contract. So you know, there's 4 strikers there that we believe is enough goals in that for next season. The players we did release was obviously difficult decision with Hoyte, fantastic lad. But we had to release some players because we had to release some funds in terms of bringing new players in. Obviously with the 12 players that are already under contract. So it was a tough decision with Hoyte to say, great lad, gives you everything. AO, you know, again, a fantastic lad, but with 3 centre halves already under contract in Raider, you know, Ryan Cresswell, you know, if we can get them both fit for next season, and obviously Boise, we just felt that I just felt that AO probably wouldn't get enough football for next season. Togs knew a few weeks before the end of the season. Again, another fantastic pro. Tough decision to let him go because, you know, he's been fantastic for me all the time I've been here. But again, we've got to look at the average age. We had to get down a little bit and get more legs in midfield. But he was a gentleman, and like I say, he's a true pro and great to work with. And the other 2 boys, Harvey Reid, again, a young lad, a lot of competition for places at centre back, and we just felt that, you know, I think he will be a good player in a couple of years' time. A tough one to let go, but we'll certainly keep monitoring and see how he progresses over the next few years. But he needs to go and play regular football now and get an education, and I'm sure he'll be fine. And the last one was obviously Mark Childs. We've invited him back to pre-season. And again, a horrendous time of injuries, Childs. He come back the last game of the season, played in goal. And we just asked him to come back pre-season, have a good pre-season with us, and earn himself a contract. And I think he's fine with that. And, you know, we'll look forward to him coming back. But, you know, it's always a tough time of the year when you've got to let players go, because there's some good lads that we've let go in the summer. So it's a busy time now.
You touched on it briefly, but how pleased are you to have Seb and Willow back for next season?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think like I say, if you look at the division as a whole, we look at the strikers. You know, the 2 lads at Norwood and Cook at Tranmere have both contributed a lot of goals this season. Danny Kebwell at Ebbsfleet, you know, the lad Andrade at Boreham Wood has done very well there. Obviously, they're in the final now, you know, against Tranmere. I believe with the strikers we've got, and they have a good pre-season, and touching wood a little bit in terms of injury-free. We've got some fantastic strikers at the football club, and they've proved this season they can score goals. It just needs to be injury-free and you know, get that real consistency next season.